Pretty darn impressive. Man, that's so disappointing. Hey guys, this is COOP from Garage Gym Reviews, and today we have a much anticipated review, a product that I've been wanting to get in my hands for quite some time. These are the Eleiko Öppen Collars. When these were initially released, I'm pretty sure Eleiko was not expecting the volume that they received on these because I couldn't even buy a pair, so therefore we couldn't review a pair. Finally, they're back in stock, and now I have a pair in hands. Now, I'm gonna show you the unboxing process just so I can show you. I've been using them, so this is gonna be an actual review. This isn't an unboxing, but I kinda wanna show you what they come in. They come in this beautiful box here, and it's just a normal, cardboard box, but the cool part is this on the back, which shows us how the thing is actually built, which I thought was like a cool schematic they threw in there. By the way, notice these are made in Taiwan, not Sweden, just so you know. All right, pop this open, and there they are. They are very beautiful, very nice design. I was actually talking to Eleiko's president, I believe it was, at an Eleiko booth at URSA not that long ago, asking him about their design principles. And I mentioned this guy named Dieter Rams, who many of you probably are not aware of, but he has these principles that are basically remove as much from design as possible, and that's how you get to the good thing. So you don't add all this extra function, you remove until you have the essentials, and that's typically how you have a good design. And these are basically that. They removed so much from what could be a collar and left what they thought were the essentials. And so we'll find out if they truly are the essentials. But the design, as you can tell from both the name and the look, is inspired by the Öppen Deadlift Bar, which is one of our top picks for trap bars. I'll put a link down below the like button, as well as a card where you can check out both the video and the article that we've done on that. Tremendous deadlift bar, but one of the things that was nice about it was just the open-end design, that you can just walk in, you can do different movements with it, and this follows that design principle. Most collars are not like this. You know that. They slide on, whether it's a spring collar and you squeeze and slide it on, or say it's our top pick, the Rogue USA aluminum Olympic collars that are based off the Oso design, that are beautiful design, work extremely well, have a latch, but you still have to start at the end. These allow something different. So rather than having to go at the end of the sleeve, you could go right along the plate, stick it on, and then clip it against there. And the way that the friction is done is through this rubber here and also through this little latch right here. So as you come back, there's spring loaded, you push it down, then this collapses against the sleeve. It's an extremely smart design that is very easy to use, very repeatable, and really robust. It's not something that I expect to wear out over time. It'll probably loosen a little bit, but I don't think so enough where it'll be an issue, because it really uses a lot of friction to be up against there. But one of the other parts that's nice about this is there's no metal on metal contact. Everything that's touching the sleeve of the bar is rubber. So there's not going to be any, marring or scarring of the sleeve due to the collar. All rubber is what's touching there, and pretty smart design. In addition to that, there are magnets. Everybody knows I love magnets. And magnets allow it to stick up against the plate, the change plate or the bumper plate, whatever that's on there, but it also allows you to put it up against an upright when you're not using it. So when I'm done using it, I take it off the sleeve, and then I place it on an upright. Works extremely well. Now, putting them on the bar does have a nice feature in that they have basically a thumb grip that's put in here. It is helpful to push against, and then this is some anodized metal, probably anodized aluminum or what it is, and they are very light. So light, in fact, they're 0.25 kilograms. We'll put them on a scale and just see if they're exact. Zeroed out. 0.25. Wasn't expecting it to be that exact. 0.25. Beautiful. All right, let's put them on the bar and I'll show you how they work. Let's do it. First, I want to show you how they magnetize, because I love this part. I think all collars should have this. It's just so freaking simple. And the rubber, it's not like a whoosh, where you gotta pull it off. It's just enough where it grips. You know it's not gonna fall. You're finishing a rep, re-racking or something, but it just comes off so nicely. And the rubber, again, no metal contact, so there's no additional noise or no excessive rubbing of metal against metal. But the way they go on the bar is beautiful. You put the plate on like normal, You then take this, and rather than having to do this, again, simple, just goes on the top. But this is one of the cool parts, is this sticks to the edge of the plate. So bumper plate, because it's metal right there, you can just see it like contact. So it's just immediately, you push this up against the sleeve collar, you know this is going to be right up against it. You make sure it's shoved down, and then you just pop that. And once you hear that snap, it is like locked in, right? And then when you're ready to do it, I typically put my thumb here, pull back here, snaps up. It's got that really nice sound, and then you can just pull it off. And it works with change plates too. So if I take this 2.5 pound change plate, put it on here, and you can actually see it a little bit more dramatic because it'll pull the plate off. See that? Push it up against there, and it's good to go. It's just so nice. Then when you're done using it, you just pull it off. So just to show you the process with another collar, you take this, put it on, you slamp it down, take it off like that. So not like a crazy amount of difference in time. It just feels really nice. Just place it on, snap it down, pull it off, ready to go. Now though, it's not enough just for the function of that part. They've got to actually hold. So let's see what they hold when I throw the bar overhead. Let's do it. So for this one, I'm gonna do it like you would with a normal lift. I'm just gonna like throw it overhead and then drop, just like you would if you're Olympic lifting, and we'll see what happens with it. I think it's the most apt test because that's really what you're gonna see with the barbell moving or the plates moving. I will then though go above and beyond and do the COOP Collar Test, and we will jump on the end of the collar, on the end of the plate, and see how much movement it has. So without further ado, let's do the overhead lift. All right, 3, 2, 1. Okay. That didn't move at all. That didn't move at all. That's pretty darn surprising, actually. Again. No movement. All right, we'll do it one side then the other, because that's really going to be what kind of causes. Again. I mean, if there's movement, it is so minuscule. I really can't say there's any. Pretty darn impressive. Okay. Make sure this is all the way up against. Take this, insert it into here. Excalibur! Okay. Now we'll stand on it. Any movement? No?
Oh, yeah.
There we go. All right, so held, I mean, it's not perfect, held pretty darn good. Just for comparison, this one, when we do it, like I can jump on this thing as hard as I want, slam my feet as hard as I want, as many times as I want, and it will not move a millimeter. This one does move. Now, the question is, like this is a very extreme did you just see that? I just curled that like it was nothing. This is a very, well, maybe I shouldn't have done that test. Dang. I just ruined the collar. All right, these collars are not made for the COOP Collar Test. I have never seen that happen. Look, they're peeling off. Man, that's so disappointing. That is, All right, here's what I would say. 1, don't do the COOP Collar Test. 2, very few people are gonna do the COOP Collar Test, so as far as just using these in day-to-day use, I'd be very surprised if this happens to anybody else. That's a very extreme test, but that just happened. Personally, I love these collars. 89 bucks. They're like 98 shipped to your door. Not the best value, okay? These are a better value collar, and these will remain our top pick. At a pricier option, like for me in day-to-day use, I really love the mechanism of placing it on top, folding it back. It's just very simple, easy to use. They're very thin, not any more thin than what's on here, but they are very thin compared to what some collars that are out there. They're a very good collar. Durability, obviously I'm questioning it now, but you know, might as well, while we've got it, take all this off and we can see the internals. There's the magnet. So that's what's rubbing up against it. A nice thin piece of rubber. That's how we roll at GGR. Honest, in-depth reviews. All right, this is COOP from Garage Gym Reviews. Would I recommend these? If you want to spend extra money and just want like a cool experience, I think they're awesome. We'll just have to see how they hold up durability wise outside of like some crazy tests like the COOP Collar Test. We'll see you next time. Peace.